Good morning. I am Shana Ackles with Growthward Consulting, and I'm here with Chase Delverdang to talk about an exciting year-end prepping for 2022 series that we have coming up starting in September. So Chase, I'm gonna let you start with talking about Business Planning Clinic.
Yeah, Business Planning Clinic's awesome. It is one of those classes where if you've taken it 10 times, the 11th is still worth it. We do it every single year as a team. And just looking at really setting up your year for success. And I think, Shana, we're doing it at the right time. Doing it in September and really having some leeway in a couple months to pivot or adjust where we need to. But yeah, looking up how you got your financial models set up, your lead generation models. Like this is, I really look at like the MREA. This is like the practical application of it. And doing it on Zoom. One of the cool parts about that is we will have people from across the country on it. So it's not just your little ecosystem, but rather a lot of great minds coming together.
Yeah, I love that. And we get to actually be in the same room to teach it together in a studio, which we can bring a little bit more energy that way.
For sure.
Yeah, so thank you. I love it. So we're going to lead business planning with actually in our hands. We're going to have a written, like, this is my business plan. This is my lead generation plan.
So, and there'll be a little bit of homework sent out ahead of time, correct?
Correct. Yep. We'll get that sent out ahead of time. So that's September 22nd. And then history and practice has shown us that from business planning, we walk out with this business plan, this lead gen plan. We don't really know what to do with it. We don't know how to practically apply that to the entire year. So we wrote a new class called the 12-week year. It's not, it's a takeoff from the book that we all love, but I've practiced a lot with really organizing my life into 12 weeks at a time, especially in our market today where we're moving so quickly.
Yeah, we implement that at a high level.
So from the business plan, the 12-week year course, which is on November 4th, will take us from, now that I have a business plan, how do I put that into a GPS? How do I move that GPS to a 411? And then how do I get that 411 into my calendar? And that takes us from, I have a business plan to this is what I have to do Monday through Friday to make it work.
Absolutely.
And that's a big challenge. And then what happens after you do that? You have a business plan, you actually are executing on it in a completely focused way through your GPS and your 411 and accountability. Then what happens?
Yeah.
Always time gets in the way. Always.
100%. And right? Without fail, we know that this industry and life happens. And really, I think that we'll look at, how to get, when you get a flat tire, how to not slash the other three.
Exactly. That's what I love.
Yeah. Right. So time management and creating those healthy habits of how do you prepare for it before it happens versus trying to be retroactive.
Trying to catch up. Yep. So that's January 13th, excuse me. So we've got a 3-series lineup: September 22nd, business planning; November 4th, the 12-week year and setting those goals into practice; and then January 13th, time blocking and creating the great habits around it.
And all these 3 classes, Shana, is whether you are a newer agent and this is your first year in real estate, or whether you run a 7th level team across multiple locations, all this stuff applies at an extremely high level to your
every single year,
really your day to day.
And here's what I love about Zoom. If you have a team of 5 people, grab a conference room, go to somebody's house, get on the Zoom and do it as a team. Like, the goal when we put this together, Chase, was to provide incredible leverage and value to people so that they could use this to build their year without having to go find it, because we never know what classes are going to be available. So I'm really excited to have people and teams from across the country on one call. And then when we send this video out, we'll drop the link to register in it. It is a small registration fee just for the tech fees. But I'm happy to do it because I think being in the room to teach business planning for 6 hours together, we can bring a lot more energy, hang out together.
It'll be a good time.
Yeah. So please join us. We're really, really excited. And we're excited for 2022 already.
Heck yeah. It's going to be here before we know it.
That's right.
All right.